And we are back with part 5 of the 50 Random Facts series. Today we have stepped it up even more with some of the greatest facts out there. From Einstein to Edison, the fear of cats to the oldest living land animal, and even some spicy controversies. This is not one you want to miss. Let's get started. The original voice actor for Porky Pig, Joe Doherty, had an uncontrollable stutter, which made recording sessions take hours and significantly increased production costs. Eventually, he was replaced by Mel Blanc, who was able to control the stutter and turn it into the signature comedic effect we know today. In the 1960s, Swiss rivers were heavily polluted. A 1963 typhoid outbreak spurred action, leading to a 1971 wastewater law. By 2005, 97% of Switzerland had sewage treatment access. The famous 3 wise monkeys, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, sometimes have a 4th companion. This monkey covers its groin and symbolizes do no evil. The Royal Enfield Bullet holds the record for the longest continuous motorcycle production run, having been in production since 1948 with its iconic design largely unchanged. In 1955, at age 76, Albert Einstein suffered a ruptured abdominal aortic aneurysm. When offered surgery, he refused, saying, "I want to go when I want." It is tasteless to prolong life artificially. He passed away the next day. Jellyfish have no brain or heart, yet they navigate the ocean using a nerve net, a decentralized network of nerve cells that helps them sense their surroundings and coordinate their pulsing, rhythmic movements. In the 19th century, photographers used combination printing, a technique that merged multiple negatives to create seamless images. This allowed for artistic compositions and helped overcome the technical limitations of early photography. A galactic year is the time it takes for the Sun to complete one orbit around the Milky Way center, about 225 million years. The solar system moves at 230 kilometers per second, roughly 1/1300th the speed of light. The nut island effect is not an island full of nuts. Sorry, nut lovers. It's a phrase used in organizations to describe when a skilled team becomes isolated from distracted leadership, leading to a breakdown in performance. Play-Doh was originally invented as a wallpaper cleaner to remove soot from walls when coal was commonly used for heating. It only became a children's play toy after its cleaning purpose faded with the rise of gas heating. The year 2025 is a perfect square year, 45 to the power of 2. The last perfect square year was 1936, 44 to the power of 2, and the next will be 2116, 46 to the power of 2. Perfect square years occur when the year's square root is a whole number. In 2017, 5 bald men were tragically killed in Mozambique due to a bizarre belief that their heads contain gold. Just for the record, bald heads do not contain gold. "The dog ate my homework" is a common line used by a lot of people. However, John Steinbeck had to ask his editor for additional time for writing of Mice and Men due to his dog eating half of the manuscript. Ailurophobia is the persistent, excessive fear of cats. Its cause is unclear, and treatment typically involves therapy, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, to help manage the fear and anxiety. In Thailand, each day of the week is associated with a specific color, and many people wear the color corresponding to the day they were born. This tradition is linked to the belief that certain colors bring good luck or positive energy. Muscle memory in strength training and weightlifting is the phenomenon where trained athletes experience a faster return of muscle mass and strength after a period of inactivity due to neural adaptations and muscle fiber retention. The tree of 40 fruit is a unique, multi-fruit tree created through grafting, where different stone fruit varieties, such as peaches, plums, and cherries, are grafted onto a single tree, resulting in over 40 different fruits. Out of the 50 oldest companies in the world, 46% are located in Japan, with Germany and the United Kingdom each having 14%, followed by Austria and France at 6% each. Mount Rushmore was originally called the Six Grandfathers. Back in 1884 or 1885, a New York attorney, Charles Rushmore, visited the site. Upon asking his guide the name of the mountain, he was told the mountain does not have a name, but it will be named after Rushmore. Have you ever wondered what the loose flap of skin under the joint of your elbow is called? It's called a weenus. Now you don't have to wonder anymore. In 2006, a jury awarded $5.6 million to the family of a man whose surgeon implanted the shaft of a screwdriver into his spine after discovering that the planned titanium rods were missing during surgery. In 2016, a footballer in Sweden received a red card during a match for farting on the pitch, as the referee deemed the flatulence unsportsmanlike behavior. Actresses and sisters Dakota Fanning and Elle Fanning both use their middle names as their given names, as per their family tradition. The Guinness World Records no longer recognizes the loudest band in the world as a record to avoid promoting hearing loss. The Bear River is the longest river in the U.S. that never reaches the ocean, stretching 350 miles through Utah, Wyoming, and Idaho before ending in the Great Salt Lake. Before we continue, I want to issue a challenge to each and every one of you. Drop a comment down below where you are watching from, and I'll reply to each and every comment with a fact about your location. The brown rat, also known as the common rat, is believed to have originated in northern China. It has since spread across all continents except Antarctica. The Cincinnati subway, a partially completed rapid transit system, spans 2 miles and remains the largest abandoned subway in the U.S., canceled in 1928 due to escalating costs and political challenges. After Germany's stunning 7-1 victory over Brazil in the 2014 World Cup, a famous adult video website had to issue a plea to stop users from uploading highlights of the match to their website with explicit titles referring to the outcome of the match. The northern British Columbia locality of Premier is only accessible through Hyder in Alaska, which is itself only reachable from Stewart in British Columbia. This creates a unique situation where Premier in Canada can only be accessed through a part of the U.S. that is itself only accessible from Canada. Author R.L. Stine, creator of the famous Goosebumps series of books, is currently 81 years old and is still actively writing Goosebumps books, with the latest installment set to release in August 2025. Albert Henry Woolson, the last surviving Civil War veteran, died at 106 in 1956. He outlived over 2 million Union soldiers and is now recognized as the last survivor of the Union and Confederate armies. Cayambe, or Volcan Cayambe, is a permanent snow-capped volcano in Ecuador. Its south slope is the highest point on Earth crossed by the equator and the only equatorial point with snow cover. Yukio Katayama, a former Japanese F1 driver, was diagnosed with back cancer in 1994 but kept it a secret from his team, not wanting sympathy or excuses. He raced for 4 years with the tumor, revealing his illness only after retirement. France holds the record for the most roundabouts in the world, with nearly 43,000 roundabouts spread across the country. That's 65% more than the United Kingdom in second place, with nearly 26,000. The National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific, or Punch Bowl, is a U.S. military cemetery uniquely situated within the crater of an extinct volcano in Honolulu, Hawaii, honoring fallen service members. In 2000, Uri Geller sued Nintendo for £60 million over Pokémon's Kadabra, claiming it resembled him due to its spoon-bending feature, a signature move in his famous performances. Zizek's Road, released in 2006, had a budget of $1.2 million and grossed just $30 during its limited release, setting a record for the lowest box office earnings. The mirrors on the James Webb Space Telescope are so smooth that if you were to stretch one of them out to the size of the entire United States, the tallest bump would be no more than 2 inches. Leonardo da Vinci's Solvatore Mundi holds the record as the most expensive painting ever sold at auction, fetching a staggering $450.3 million in 2017. According to a 1996 survey, Sesame Street was watched by 95% of all American preschoolers by the time they were 3 years old. A candle auction is a variation of the typical English auction, where bidding continues for as long as 1 or 2 candles remain lit. The auction ends when the candles burn out, making it a race against time for bidders to place their offers before the flames extinguish. The graffito of Esmatacum, carved on August 24, 394 AD, is the most recent known inscription written in ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, representing the last instance of this writing system in use. Jonathan, a Seychelles giant tortoise born around 1832, is estimated to be 192 years old in 2025, making him the oldest known living land animal. Research suggests that viewing images of cute animals, especially baby animals, can enhance focus and attention, potentially improving performance in tasks and boosting overall productivity. Feeling more productive now? In the Scooby-Doo franchise, Shaggy's real name is Norville Rogers, a character known for his laid-back personality. In the Middle Ages, bedding, including blankets and sheets, was considered so valuable that it was often included in wills, highlighting its importance and worth. Yellowstone contains half of the world's known geothermal features, with over 10,000 examples, including the planet's largest concentration of geysers, housing more than 300, about 2/3 of all known geysers. Avocados must be picked to ripen, as they can remain on the plant for up to 7 months as storage before being harvested. Thomas Edison gave 2 of his children the nicknames Dot and Dash, inspired by the Morse code signals. In a 2015 study, it was found that only 46% of the world's cultures practice romantic kissing, indicating it's not a universal common behavior. And that's all we have time for today. Don't forget to drop a comment below with where you are watching from. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.